Canada's ambitious defense spending plan, a blueprint for strategic economic growth. Canada's commitment to reach 5% of GDP defense spending by 2035 marks a profound shift in the country's economic trajectory. To achieve this NATO target, defense expenditures will need to increase dramatically, from the current 1.37% of GDP to potentially $210 billion annually. While this spending surge may seem daunting, it can be implemented strategically to drive rather than hinder Canada's economic progress, provided careful planning and smart industrial policy are in place. Economic multipliers, the defense spending advantage. Defense spending carries significant economic multipliers, far exceeding those of many other government expenditures. According to Statistics Canada's input-output models, for every dollar invested in defense, the economy generates substantial additional activity with multipliers ranging from 1.66 to 2.50. These multipliers are particularly potent for intellectual property investments, 2.50x multiplier, highest return. Capital expenditures, 2.17x multiplier. Defense services, 2.00x multiplier. Machinery and equipment, 1.66x multiplier, lowest due to import content. By focusing on these high multiplier categories, Canada can maximize the economic impact of its defense investments. Strategic implementation framework. To ensure the economic benefits of rapid defense spending are felt across the country while maintaining fiscal sustainability, Canada should adopt the following strategic implementation framework. Maximize domestic content and industrial-based development. Strengthen industrial and technological benefits (ITB) policy. Expand the existing ITB framework to prioritize key industrial capabilities in emerging technologies like AI, quantum computing, and advanced materials, driving innovation spillovers. Build Made in Canada procurement strategy. Focus on developing domestic capacity in areas such as ammunition production, drone and autonomous systems, Arctic-specific technologies, and critical minerals processing using Canada's world-leading reserves. Leverage economic slack and timing. Canada's weak growth outlook creates favorable conditions for defense spending to have stimulative rather than crowding out effects, bringing unemployed resources into productive use. Favorable timing includes labor market capacity. The Canadian Armed Forces is currently 16,000 members short of authorized strength. Underutilized manufacturing capacity, redirected from declining sectors, low interest rate environment, supports debt finance spending without excessive fiscal burden. Focus on high multiplier categories. Prioritize innovation and IP development. Defense R&D spending has the highest economic multipliers and generates significant civilian spillovers. Canada's defense industry is already R&D intensive, performing $440 million annually. Emphasize dual-use infrastructure. The portion of defense spending dedicated to infrastructure can include ports, airports, telecommunications, and emergency preparedness systems serving both military and civilian purposes. Regional economic distribution. To ensure the economic benefits of rapid defense spending are felt across the country while maintaining fiscal sustainability, Canada should adopt the following strategic implementation framework. Leverage clear regional specializations in the defense industry, Ontario and Quebec, combat vehicle production, aircraft manufacturing, munitions, western, northern regions, naval shipbuilding, aircraft maintenance, Atlantic Canada, naval shipbuilding and design, marine vessel construction. This geographic distribution ensures defense spending benefits flow across the country, supporting over 81,200 jobs in the current defense sector. Managing economic risks. To ensure the successful implementation of rapid defense spending, Canada must also address potential risks. Avoid procurement pitfalls. Streamline decision-making processes. Implement risk-sharing contract structures rather than fixed-price arrangements. Focus on performance-based procurement, emphasizing capabilities over specifications. Address import dependency. Strategically reduce foreign dependency to maximize domestic multiplier effects. Long-term industrial planning to build domestic capacity. Technology transfer requirements in foreign procurement joint ventures with allied nations to share development costs, maintain fiscal sustainability. Debt financing generates larger multipliers than tax-financed spending. Phased implementation allows industrial capacity to scale appropriately. Performance measurement ensures spending translates to actual capabilities. Innovation and productivity. Spillovers defense spending has historically driven technological innovation with civilian applications, such as the Internet, GPS, and advanced materials. A 10% increase in defense R&D spending leads to a 5.6% increase in private R&D the following year. By focusing on emerging technologies through defense investment, Canada can boost productivity across the economy. For example, quantum computing, building on Canada's existing leadership, AI and machine learning, leveraging existing strengths, advanced manufacturing, modernizing industrial capacity, cybersecurity, developing domestic expertise in critical infrastructure protection. Conclusion. Canada can successfully implement rapid defense spending increases without harming the economy by treating defense investment as strategic industrial policy. The combination of favorable economic multipliers, current economic slack, and smart procurement policies creates an opportunity to simultaneously strengthen national security and boost economic growth. The key is moving beyond simply spending more to spending smarter, prioritizing domestic capacity building, innovation spillovers, and dual-use infrastructure that serves both defense and civilian purposes. With proper implementation, Canada's defense spending increase can become a catalyst for broader economic modernization and productivity growth, transforming a fiscal burden into an economic opportunity. The key is moving beyond simply spending more to spending smarter, prioritizing domestic capacity building, innovation spillovers, and dual-use infrastructure that serves both defense and civilian purposes. With proper implementation, Canada's defense spending increase can become a catalyst for broader economic modernization and productivity growth, transforming a fiscal burden into an economic opportunity.